Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about our deeper thoughts about David and Michelle.
Oh my goodness, David and Michelle. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. I have a problem with y'all. Yes, I have a problem with y'all, right? The people who watches the channel and the people who are commenting. Some of y'all, it came to my understanding that y'all have lost respect for me, right? Y'all lost respect for me because I criticized Denise for not sticking up for her family in the moment and actually siding with Michelle when it came down to David lied. Do you have anything to say to that?
No, I'm letting you rock.
You let me rock? Okay, right? Let me talk to the truth tellers, I guess. I got every truth teller in our comments, right? I am not negating that David lied. I don't want to neglect that point. I don't even want to say that David is right for lying. David is wrong for lying. Hard stop, right? He is wrong for even involving his family member in the lie. Hard stop, right? My issue is, Denise, you do not know Michelle from a can of paint, right? You don't know her, right? The fact that you are not going to stick up for your family, right? I understand. I got you in this lie. And guess what? At the end of the day, call me, yell at me, and things of that nature. But to join her investigation team when the lie is revealed to you is wild to me. And I don't understand why y'all don't see that point. The whole point is, don't act like some of y'all this morning did not get y'all sick voice ready. Do not try to act like y'all don't have brothers, sisters, wives, you get what I'm saying, who would tell a lie for you. And guess what? It's a meaningless lie. I understand some people in the comments say, this is how some people end up in jail. We ain't talking about jail.
Okay.
We talking about food on a plate and a picture. Only thing Denise had to say is, yeah, he was talking about food. I sent him the food. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Leave it at that, right? Then you call David on some, David, what the hell you doing? Get me involved in this. I don't know this woman. I don't care for this woman. Don't involve me in your lies. See, my thing is this. I want to look at it deeper. The fact that David don't have a family member willing to lie for him tells me everything about David's character off top. It tells me off top that you don't have no one who's willing to say this meaningless lie. Granted, this woman has been mean to you. This woman has not been a good wife. She hasn't been open. She has been all the bad things, and those are not reasons why David should lie, right? I say even the same things as I said about Alan. David, stand up for yourself. When she's mean to you, say she's mean. Teach her how to respect you and things of that nature. Don't let her be the only one setting boundaries in the relationship. You sleeping outside near the pool during the honeymoon because you're trying to nice your way through this whole process. And I don't respect that as a man to man, right? But the whole idea is that you don't got nobody to stand up for you and your family? Oh no. That's a red flag. That's why I understand we are happy that Denise told us the truth, because we as viewers want to get down to the nitty gritty. We all join Michelle's team of trying to get down to the truth, right? But at the end of the day, don't act like you haven't told one lie for a family member or friend in your life, especially a meaningless lie as this. What is your thoughts on that, Blair?
Yeah, I don't agree with you.
Oh, okay.
Because it's about my personal integrity.
Oh my gosh.
And when it comes to, I agree, there are certain white lies that we could tell, right?
Yes, it is.
Chris can't come to the phone. He's in the bathroom.
Come on now. I'm sitting right there. You know
He just don't feel like talking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Okay, I'll tell that lie for you.
Yes.
I got you. But when it comes to you stepping outside of a marriage and you're having people call me and cameras recording me, as far as whether or not I was involved in some type of Chinatown picture situation.
David didn't put too much sauce on it. David could have said my cousin. He did not have to point me out. You got a lot of cousins,
and now
David.
I got to find a picture with dumplings with the white plate and make sure I'm in the picture because these are all the details you told. That's too much.
Oh,
I'm not doing that. That is too much. That's too much. And David, when you're asking family to lie for you, think about the lie you're asking for.
That is true.
Because you're dragging this person into this process, which they probably already think is crazy. And now I got to sit up here and lie to some stranger. I get what you're saying. She don't know Michelle. But at the same time, I don't know her. Why am I lying to her?
Because you don't owe her anything.
I don't owe David nothing because this is a mess.
You're my cousin.
Don't sign up for dumb stuff. What did they say? Dumb games get you dumb prizes or whatever.
Yes.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah, that's the
same.
So David, you got that one right.
So David, yeah, this was a stupid game, and I'm not getting included in the mix up of this. So I'm with cousin Denise, and the fact that Denise said I was going to go with it until he told me all the details because it was too much.
Okay.
It was too freaking much. Okay.
You are right, Blair. Hard stop. Do you want to know why in the court system that it is not obligated for you to take the stand if I'm on trial or vice versa? You know what?
Yeah, because they know we might lie for each other because we're husband and wife.
Because we're family.
Right.
No, let's use that word family, right?
Right.
Husband and wife gives it kind of like a stronger thing. Like, of course I lie for Blair. This is my wife, right? You know? But my thing is because we're family, right? I understand what David did is wrong, and I understand all of y'all are truth tellers. Y'all never told a lie. I had one person in the comments say, "Oh, telling a lie, it just make me feel bad. Sometimes I should have forget the lie and things." I'm like, okay, I'm not. If this lie make you feel bad and make you forget the fact that hey, just say that it was a plate of food, then you know what? Don't lie for me then. Okay, I called the wrong cousin, right? All you have to do is number one, you could have just not answered. You could have just not take the call.
I don't know why Denise has to dodge calls and all this type of stuff. I'm picking up my phone if I want to pick up my phone. David, you're not. No, it's too much.
Listen here.
It's too much.
I'm not giving David no bail, but let me talk to you as a heterosexual male, right? I'm in a loveless marriage. Not only am I in a loveless marriage.
If you're David.
I am David, right?
Okay.
I'm in a loveless.
Make it clear.
I'm in a loveless marriage, right? She criticized me for saying that the divorce with her father and her mother triggers her, even though she doesn't remember them ever being together. Even though I asked her specifically how is her father, and she told me don't talk about my daddy, right? I can't sleep in the bed with her. My talk to her is limited to 20 minutes or less, right? I write her notes, she don't write back, right? I took her to her sushi spot, she criticized what I was wearing, right? All these things, right? She's been gaslighting me throughout this whole episode, and all I want is some love, right? I am not going to act like I am this perfect person of if I was going through what David was going through, I would look for love elsewhere too. Yeah, I said it, right? And my thing is this. What David did was wrong. And that's what I want to talk about as well, is that, hey, David, be a man. Don't be a child. Don't run away from your problems, right? This is not your mama's basement. This is not your parents' house, right? This is a real person that you're dealing with, and these are real people that you are including in your lie, right? Everyone is not in the David world where everyone got to serve your purpose. I understand that. And that is a private conversation I will have with my little cousin, David. Like, David, don't have me over here lying for you. My job today or my duty in life is not to basically lie for you, right? But when it comes to family, blood is thicker than water, right? And I understand. I am married to my wife, and I have a brother and I have a sister, and me and my sister is tight like this. My sister will lie for me, right? But it's my job to not put her in the position that she will lie for me. Am I correct? Is that at least fair to ask for?
I appreciate your soliloquy, but no, like, I don't agree. You're not going to convince me
to
lie for my family and friends. Like, I mean, I even had somebody, when I was graduating from school, saying like, hey, I'm trying to apply for these jobs. Can you lie and say you was my supervisor? No.
Oh my gosh.
And y'all, I'm not trying to be high and mighty or nothing like that, but I'm not doing all this extra stuff. I got enough to do in my regular life. Now I got to pretend to be a supervisor. I'm not doing it. Now I got to pretend I went down to Chinatown and getting dumplings when I don't even like dumplings. I'm not doing all this extra stuff. I got to go to work in the morning. Okay? I got to work out. I got to try to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? I got to cook in the morning. I'm not doing this extra stuff. Y'all figure it out. You figure this out.
Okay.
Because I'm going to figure it out for myself.
I will ask you, how close were you with this friend?
We were close enough.
And so obviously not best friend.
I still wouldn't do it for my best friend. My thing is like, is stressing me out.
Oh,
I'm not doing it.
Well,
I'm not doing it.
Well, okay. Well, I'm happy I married someone.
Because now they're going to look and try to look up my name and, my information and all that type of stuff and be like, was you really? Like, no.
You see, no. See, the root of the problem is you're scared, right? And if you're scared, go to church. That's what your Jesus said, right? If you're scared, go to church. You worried about what they going to do. Worry about me trying to get this job, okay?
I'll tell you, the friend got the job, and I ain't have to pretend to be no supervisor. So everything worked out, and everything is fine.
Sister, if you're watching this, I am sorry my wife couldn't contribute to your life. I hope everything's good on your end. Now let's talk about this David and Michelle thing, right? Outside of I just had to poke fun at y'all because I see I'm losing respect amongst all of YouTube, right? Okay, fine, right? I'm sorry that I am that friend that you could call and I have your back. You get what I'm saying? Realistically, cheating is wrong. Hard stop, right? For this experiment alone, do you blame David for what he's been doing, or even that text message behind Michelle's back?
I mean, yeah, I think that David holds responsibility in the downfall of this marriage as well. I think that David was never honest with her about his true feelings, about how she was treating him. He was going along to get along, which, how do I put it? Tell her off camera if you need to. Have some type of understanding. But for you to act like I'm just going to keep putting my head down and doing the work, and so that way one day I could see this beautiful side of Michelle that her friends and family talk about, like, you're lying.
Yeah, it came off as fake.
You're lying. And now this text message, you're making up stupid lies about this text message. So we're thinking you're a liar now. So everything that you say, everything that you're doing is not honest. And why are you lying as a grown person? You don't have to be with this lady.
No, you don't have to. There's a decision there. Yep.
Like, you know how we talk about how SZA lies about super stuff, like she didn't have a TV, but then we saw her in the room with the TV. Like, why are you lying about not having a TV? I'm just like, it's dumb lies that to the point that it just makes you look like a crazy person. So David, I don't think that him being honest with Michelle would have changed necessarily anything with the relationship, but why would you come on here and allow your character to look crazy on TV?
Yeah.
Like, nobody would expect you to take what she's been giving you.
No.
And then for you to go behind her back and having coffee dates and all this type of stuff and telling Pastor Cal, well, the girl has a man. Okay. That's besides the point. Like, David, yeah. He lost all credibility in my eyes. So.
Here's the thing about it. David was put in this position by the experts, right? I say from the jump, David wasn't qualified to be on Married at First Sight, but he made it on the show. Cool, right? I think what a lot of people was hoping for was that David just keep your record clean. We see that Michelle been treating you mean, and in some way, just make it to the end without giving her a valid out, right? Because from the jump, we can say, oh, David was honest. And maybe too honest. You know what I'm saying? Being at the wedding, didn't even make it to the dance floor. He at the wedding saying, I live with my mama in the basement. I smoke sometimes, But
that's the dumbest thing, because you lie about dumb stuff and you're honest about stuff that you don't have to tell nobody.
But listen to what I'm saying, right?
Okay.
Right? Because those truths matter, right? In that moment. Even though those are truths, I feel like time and place. You shouldn't bring that stuff up at your reception of your wedding, right? You just met her, right? Even on the honeymoon, he's talking about, I got a tattoo of an X on my chest. Like, you already know she's not feeling you. So, like, you keep bombarding her with these truths. Even though they are truths, it's like, it don't need to be said at the moment. There's things that need to be repaired, right? Which leads to, why do people lie? They lie because they feel that you're stupid, or they fear a consequence of the truth, right? And that's why I was asking myself, why would he be honest about the Tinder dates, but lie about the text message? Truth be told, on the surface, Pastor Cal seemed more concerned about the Tinder dates, right? Because it's like, hold on, you're dating while you're married? And I think, or maybe I should ask you instead of thinking, if it was just came out that he was Tinder dating and there was no text that he was lying about, would you still hold blame to David?
Yeah. Why are you doing this? Break up with the girl.
But here's the thing about it. I I would hold blame to you because you're a man, and I feel like you should stand on your square. But it wouldn't look or feel this way, right? It feels like the Tinder dates or you exposing the Tinder dates is hiding a bigger lie. Sometimes, okay, I guess y'all found out when I was a kid, y'all, I lied, right? And I would tell little lies to hide the big lie, right? So I would give, or even put like this, I give little truths to hide the big lie. The big lie that I'm hiding is that, mama, I got an F in this class, right? But the little lie or like the little truth that I would give, yeah, mama, in this other class, I'm struggling and I need help. Can you help me? So now it makes it look like I'm trying. You get what I'm saying? Very deceiving. You know, I was sick. Sorry, right? So my whole thing is I was very confused of how can he be so honest about these Tinder dates, but then be lying about the text. And then I had to listen to Blair. She believes that he is texting Madison. And there is something about the consequence of texting or sexing or having relations with your castmate when you're married to somebody else or married at first sight that I think he's fearing the consequence of.
Absolutely.
And that's why, especially since people keep saying, this is the first time this ever happened on Married at First Sight. I think that is really the source of why he brought Denise into it, because the consequence of it was too big. You have any thoughts on that?
No.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Also, Michelle, I got to talk about you. Your reaction to David doing whatever he's doing is not real to me. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it, right? Even though I feel like you feel disrespected because, you know, it's David, there's a level of, I ain't gonna let this mama's boy who lived with his parents, this 2-job having, no savings having guy disrespect me in this way. I think it's more for ego than this whole thing she's trying to sell us on. He disrespected the marriage, and we can't move on from this. You had no intentions of moving on at all in this marriage. Do you have any thoughts on Michelle in this?
Yeah, only thing with Michelle, she don't care. She does not care about the text for real. She just is the nerve of you to lie and to think that I'm supposed to believe this stupid lie, and then we're going to move forward with it. So I'm going to expose you, and I'm with it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not with it.
I'm with it because I want to know what happened.
Well,
I want to unravel the lie. So I'm happy that she is doing the detective work for us, the viewers. Now, is Michelle like a better person now because she's doing this? Absolutely not. I mean, she was treating that man crazy, talking to him crazy, all that type of stuff. But yes, Michelle, put your detective hat on.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get to it.
You willing to side with Michelle just to get down to
I'm not siding. I just want to know the truth.
I ain't gonna lie, I want to know the truth too, right? But I don't want to be on Denise and Michelle's side, right? My thing is, Michelle, I think at the end of it, right, you got your out. I wish you just would have been like, it's over. But I think there's something to, how dare you lie to me? You are nothing, and you can't lie to me because I'm blonde with blue eyes, this girl you wanted. And I'm going to expose you to Blair Point. I agree. Is there anything else you want to add to this Michelle, David, and now Denise?
Nope, that's all.
Investigation.
I'm done.
Listen here, I need you to subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. We see y'all.
Bye.